In today's video, we are going to talk about how we can use Seedream 4 inside Photoshop to generate high quality YouTube thumbnails. So if you're ready, let's get started. So about 10 days ago, Seedream 4 came out, and the quality of it, the way it generates images, it's really amazing. It generates 4K images. And normally you cannot use it inside Photoshop, but I have created a plugin that you can get that plugin and use it on Photoshop. All you need to do is to come to this page, get the plugin, and you can use it on Photoshop version the year 2022 and after, right? So if you have a Photoshop which is with previous versions, like for the year 2019, 2021, this plugin doesn't work for it, right? So the next thing that you have to do, just get this plugin, download it, double click on it, and it will install it on your Photoshop. It's very straightforward, just a couple of steps, which it was also explained inside the resources of this plugin. And when you're done with that, you need to come to replicate, create an account if you don't have, and then come to Blink, add some credit. I usually add a $10 credit. And then this credit will be used for each images or each changes that you make inside Photoshop using Seedream. And every time that you use Seedream, it will cost you 3 cents, which is really cheap. You can generate tons of images with it. The next thing that you have to do is to come here, go to API token and create your API token. Just write some name. It's just for you, so later you can remember it. For example, I put Seedream-PS. Create your token, copy your token, then come to Photoshop. And after you install the plugin, if you come to plugins here, you will have Etty Image Generator. Just come here, click on it, and this plugin will be open here. So first of all, you need to come to API Setup and copy this API token and paste it there and just click on Submit, okay? Then this plugin will be connected to Replicate to generate high quality images for you using Seedream 4. So the way it works is that here you can write your prompt, whatever you want. If you have some reference images, you can come here, click on this plus sign. It will add your reference images here, and you can just in your prompt mention the reference image. For example, take this person from reference image 2, put it on the bench in my image, and so on. You get the idea, right? Here you can select the resolution, which I usually suggest 4K, and the aspect ratio of your scene. So let's say we want to create a thumbnail for this YouTube video, okay? And let's say on the right side, we want to have our person, our character, which is me. And on the left side, we want to have a title. And let's say we want to have a theme of pirate, maybe, right? At night in a ship. So let's try that. So this is the image of me, okay? And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna select the subject. You can take an image from yourself. It doesn't need to be very high quality, but your face, as long as your face is clear, all the parts of your face is clear, that's perfect. So I'm just gonna select my subject and copy it using Command C or Control C on keyboard. Come here and paste it. I'm gonna select the move tool, and I'm gonna press Command T or Control T to resize it, and I'm gonna just place it somewhere around here, maybe like this. Okay. The good thing about using Seedream inside Photoshop is that you get to work with layers. You can add or modify things on your scene, and then based on that, make changes using Seedream. So what I can do here is that I'm gonna turn this off. And for now, I want to have a dark background. Let's say it's night, we are on the sea, okay? So I want to have sea here. Let me just select a color. And I'm gonna come on brush tool. I'm gonna create a new layer and decrease the size. And let's say I wanna have, this is my C line. So here we have C, and here we have sky, okay? It's night, maybe we have moon here, right? So I'm gonna come here and use the selection tool. One thing I forgot to say, if you want to get the good quality out of Seedream, the image, the file that you're working on, put it on 4K. So if I come here to image and come to image size, the resolution of this image and the width and height of it is like this. It's 4K and the resolution of 72. Okay, on this size, when I select 4K, then Seedream will give me a 4K image. If the quality of this image is low, like let's say Full HD or lower, but I put this on 4K, Seedream will generate high quality image. But when it sends the image here, because the size of this file is low, it will decrease the size. It will give you the lower quality. Okay, so this was a trick that it will help you to get the higher quality. Keep your image on 4K, put this on 4K, then write your prompt. So here's a prompt that we have. It's night at the sea. Follow the prompt in the image and place sky and sea at the shown position exactly. Then remove the green line and text, okay? So one thing is that when you're using Seedream inside Photoshop, you need to be clear with your prompt. You cannot assume that Seedream will guess what you want, correct? And sometimes when you try 1, 2, 3, 5 times, you don't get the result, you may feel frustrated. Don't feel like that. You just need to play with your prompt a couple of times until you get the result that you are looking after, because Seedream, using this plugin, are able to give you the result that you want. All you need to do is to be patient a little and just change your prompt until you get what you want. So this is my prompt, and I'm going to click on generate. Oh, I forgot. Before everything, you need to make a selection, and I suggest to select the whole image. Later, I will explain why. Select the whole image and then click on generate. And here you can see the process, almost how long it will take. Usually it will take between 10 to 40 seconds for your image to get ready, depending on the details that you have on your image, depending on the size of it. But usually it's from 10 to 40, 45 seconds. If it is longer than that, for example, you have been waiting for 2-3 minutes, probably something is wrong. So the result was created, and if you just look at it, it's not exactly what I drew, right? But more or less it works for me. If you are not happy with it, just turn this layer off or remove it, make the selection again, change your prompt a little, play with your prompt until you get the result that you want, okay? For me, I'm happy with this, okay? So now I'm gonna put myself here. I'm gonna bring the layer up. These are the good things when you're using Seedream inside Photoshop. You can play with the layers, you can move things, you can add mask. Now let's say I wanna change the clothes of myself, right? Let's say I want to be a pirate, and well, of course this clothes doesn't work. So I'm just gonna come here. First of all, here there is a history button. In case if you want to go back through your other prompts, you can come here, and when you click on it, it will just load that prompt here. I put that sometimes you want to use some prompt that you used before. It will keep a history for yourself as well on your own computer. And it will only keep, for now, it will keep the record of 10 previous prompts. So I'm just going to come here, select all and remove it, and paste my prompt. Keep everything exactly the same. Just change the shirt to pirate shirt and add a pirate hat for the person. Now, there's one thing that you have to notice. let me try it out. I'm gonna select everything here and I'm just gonna remove the first part. Keep everything exactly the same. I'm just gonna remove this and start from change the shirt of the person to pirate. Okay, I'm just gonna click on generate, and I'm trying this to show you what will happen if you just remove that single sentence from your prompt. Because I have noticed that many of my students and many of my subscribers face this issue that they write a prompt, then the result that they get will be different. It will be smaller, it will change the position. For example, right now, it didn't change the position much, okay? It made me a little bit smaller, right? It changed my clothes, more or less the same position, but sometimes it take the person, put it here, it will change the position of the person, change the posture of the person, okay? So the main thing that you should always consider when you're selecting the whole image is to just keep everything exactly the same, then just make this change, add this, remove this, okay? So I'm gonna try again, select the whole image with this sentence and click on generate. I will fast forward the process so you don't need to wait for it to get ready. All right, the image is ready. I'm gonna click on OK, and see, more or less, it looks good, right? More or less, I'm in the same position. Let me just show you something else here. Let me zoom in. So this is my image, and this is the image that was generated. Sometimes when you're using Seedream, it stretches the character or some elements in your image. Maybe it increase the width of it or decrease the width of it. Sometimes this happens, and this is from Seedream side. Okay, I tried to fix it or somehow overcome this issue using the plugin. I couldn't be successful at it. Anyway, Seedream make this mistake. So it will not give you exactly 100% as the image that you just uploaded, okay? It's not like Nano Banana in that case. But the difference is a little, and you can always fix that with your prompt. Sometimes if it changed the size of your character or a little, it will decrease or increase the width. Just mention it in the prompt that don't increase the width of the person or this item or this element, okay? Till now, I'm happy with the result. Now, let's say we are on a ship. So keep everything exactly the same, the magic word, the magic sentence. And then we are on an old ship, just a simple prompt. I'm gonna select everything and click on generate. Again, I'm repeating myself. I'm repeating this because it is really important. I may try this prompt and get different results a couple of times. It is important for me to keep trying 4, 5, 6 times, and then sometimes we get the result that we want in the first try. Sometimes we have to try again. For example, here it changed it to day, which I don't like it. So I'm gonna just remove this layer, select it again, keep everything exactly the same, and we are just on an old chip. Let's try it again. If I don't get the result that I want, I will tweak the prompt a little, keep it night, it's dark, something like that, just to fix the issues that we may face. All right, this was the second try, and as you can see, it's more or less good. It's night, we are on the ship, right? It looks really good, so I'm happy with it, and I'm gonna keep it. And if we, sorry, zoom in. If we zoom in, someone mentioned in the previous videos that I made in the comments, someone mentioned that Seedream is not good with faces. But if you pay attention, everything on my face is more or less exactly with this image that I uploaded. Just check the difference. My face is the same, the texture of my skin is the same, the beard, everything is the same, but change the color to match the scene. The only thing is that maybe this on my glasses because it is circle here. Maybe it's just a couple of pixels away, but no one noticed it. It's perfect for me. So let's go for the next part. Let's say that for our YouTube thumbnail video, I want to have a text here. So I'm just going to come on white color and I'm going to add a text. So let's write it here. This changes everything. Again, this is another good thing using Seedream inside Photoshop. You get to make changes that you want right at that moment, then again jump back on Seedream and generate new images or add new effects. I don't like the space between the lines. Let's decrease that a little bit. Okay, I'm happy with it. So this is our text here. This changes everything. Okay, so I'm gonna select the whole page and I'm gonna change this prompt to this one. Keep everything exactly the same, the magic sentence. Just change the style of the text to match the scene and the pirate style. Now I can also mention change the color, but I don't want to change the color. This white color is good for me. So I'm gonna click on generate and let's fast forward when the image is ready. Okay, it's ready. It changed the color a little to match the type or the feeling of old and pirate thing. I'm gonna keep this, okay? I'm gonna keep this and I'm gonna try again. Okay, I can try a couple of times and then from those versions select the ones that I like. So let's fast forward and see the result. It more or less gave me the same thing. It's just a little bit lighter. I'm gonna try again. Maybe we can also change the font as well. Let's come here, keep everything the same, just change the style of the text and the font to match the scene. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Just try different things, different prompts, add 1 or 2 words to your prompt, remove a couple of words from your prompt until you're happy with the result. And by trying a couple of times, I'm sure you will be happy. All right, I have tested it a couple of times, but more or less all the examples are similar. Just the first one was better comparing to the others. So I'm just going to keep this. The text is readable, it looks good, and I'm happy with it. Now you can also try, till now we have selected the whole image. You can also try and select part of your image. Let me just try again. Let's say I want to add a parrot on my shoulder. So keep everything exactly the same. Add a parrot, a pirate parrot on the shoulder. Okay, so let's try that. And when you do this, when you make a selection, a smaller selection, not selecting the whole image, the thing that will happen usually, the image that will be generated, if it keeps everything in the same place, it may change the lights a little. For example, right now, as you can see, it didn't keep everything at the same place. Okay, so I'm gonna just remove this because it's not usable for me. And I'm gonna make a bigger selection so it understands the area, okay, that is working with, but with the same prompt. Okay, so sometimes your prompt is okay, it's correct, your selections need to be changed, because the more information you provide to Seedream, the better image it will create for you. So if it knows the environment around here, it can create something better for me. So let's see. Okay, still it's not correct. I'm just gonna select the right part, maybe add a little. I'm keeping the same prompt. Let's try that out. Sometimes you get the result that you want in the first time. Sometimes you have to try it 2-3 times. But for me, till now, over the past 10 days that I have used it, every time after a couple of tries, 2-3 tries, I got the result that I needed. All right, so when we gave more information to Seedream, it generated something better. And as you can see, this is the image, and this is a parrot on my shoulder. And also there are things that I can do with it. For example, let's say I want to keep everything the same, just have the parrot here, okay? I can come here and let's say, let's convert this into a normal layer. Let's zoom back. And I'm gonna select the parrot using object selection tool. And now that my parrot was selected, I'm just gonna come here, give it a mask, so we can only see the parrot, okay, in this layer. But if you pay attention, because the parrot is on my shoulder, maybe there will be some shadows. I can come to the mask layer and select this brush. Let's jump on soft brush and make more areas visible. Yeah, to add the shadow on my shoulder as well. Okay, now it's much better, right? So we have our previous image. You see, this is our previous image. And we just added a parrot. This way you can control what is happening on your image, and every time don't change the whole scene, okay? Because every time it may change the, let's say, for example, you can see the lighting or sizes changes a little. If you don't want that to happen, you can, like this example, create a mask and just have that item on your scene. Okay, now I wanna add a treasure here, treasure box. So I'm gonna select the whole image and click on generate, and here is my prompt. Keep everything the same, just add an old big treasure box closed on the ground. Let's wait for the result. All right, the box is ready and it really looks good. I'm happy with the first version. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you get the result in the first try. Now on previous thumbnails that I created, when I changed the scene like this, one of my subscribers mentioned that it looks good, but back then you wouldn't have a glasses like this. So let's select everything, and with this prompt, remove the glasses. So I wrote down, keep everything exactly the same, just remove the glasses and add an eye patch on the right eye. Now, sometimes it understands on the right eye of the character, which will be this one. But usually in these cases, it will understand the right eye as we see the image. So it will be this one. So let's see, and let's wait for the result. Okay, so right now it took this one, and the quality, it's not good. This part of it just get lost. So let's try again. I'm gonna remove this. Let's try again and see if we can get the result. Let's remove the glasses and get the eye patch. All right, I tried it a couple of times, and this one was the best version I got. It's on the right eye of the person, but still I'm happy with the quality of it. If we come here and zoom in, it looks really good. It's on the face, from sides, and I'm really happy with the result of it. And now let's say, to make the thumbnail much more interesting, let's make this treasure box glowing, right? Make it glow to make it more interesting. So I'm gonna select the whole image and write this prompt. Keep everything exactly the same, I wrote just 2 times. Make this treasure box glowing like a treasure. It's very important. I focused on just 2 times. Okay, this version is ready. It looks good. I'm gonna try it again. First of all, let's remove one of these justs. I'm gonna try again. Maybe I get some result that I like more than the previous example. Okay, this is also another version. So let's compare. I think this one, the second one is better, right? Although the first version, it had a good thing. When it was glowing under the hat, it got the light, but the second one didn't get it. So let's try again one more time and see how the result will be. All right, this is another example. This is also good, and I like it changed the text a little. It made it a little bit lighter. That comparing to previous examples, it's much better because it's visible, right? So I can go with this one. I'm happy with it. And one thing you can do, you can merge all of them and copy it. And I usually do this, I take a screenshot from my, let's zoom back, from my channel so I can see how the thumbnail would be if I bring it on the channel. So let's place it here. And I like that my face changed because I'm a pirate. I look different. So let's come here. All right, so if I zoom back, this is how it will look on my channel. And I'm happy with it, right? This changes everything, and it's a treasure box. It looks like it's on fire, but it's glowing. I'm happy with it. So this is how you can create a YouTube thumbnail using Seedream 4 inside Photoshop. If you have any question regarding how to use it or regarding the plugin, you can write it down in the description. If you have any suggestion for the next video, you can write it down. I look forward to see your work and your designs using Seedream plugin inside Photoshop, and hope to see you soon on the next video.